Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Auto Attendant overview under MyPBX portal as an overview for these options. Every system can have an auto attendant setup, which means there will be a recording that will play options for customers that will call the main number. All right. In this case, you will see that you have the main office auto attendant. It has a number that usually, in this case, you will see the main number of the office. This will tell you that if I dial the main number of the office, I'm routing this number to this auto attendant that will show me different options. You can also see the extension numbers and the type of auto attendant that I have. If I click on the auto attendant, or if I wanted to edit and see the options that my auto attendant has, you will see the options where you can change the name or rename or create a new name for this auto attendant. You can also modify the extension number of that auto attendant and also the time zone. I can have different auto attendants on different time zones. The phone number, I will be able to, if I click on this drop down menu, I will be able to select different numbers that I have available in my system. Also notice that you have the announcement repository. This is where the recordings for my auto attendant will be deposited. So this is your repository where you can come in. Once you record your auto attendant messages, you will be able to play that auto attendant message. You can download it, edit the name if you wanted to, or if you have a, let's say, a file with this auto attendant message, you can come over here and browse into your computer and upload that file directly into the auto attendant. All right, you can edit your menus. This option will show you what will be the configure options into your auto attendant. Notice that you have three different hours. You have the business hours, after hours, and holiday hours. What this means is that within one single space, I can configure different times of the day. For the business hours, I can select the audio that I want to play during business hours. If you click here, you will be able to see all the uh, files, all the greetings or voice files that you have recorded on the location system. You can enable first level extension dialing. What this means is like if I turn this on and I give within my message, if you know your party's extension, please dial it at any time. This will allow you to have the users that are reaching the auto attendant dial the number. If this is turned off, users will not be able to dial extension numbers. All right, this is a very important setup for the auto attendants as far as first level dialing. In here, you will see examples of all the options that I can configure. For example, I can say on my message, to reach the receptionist, press 0. What this is saying is like you're going to reach the receptionist home group and it's going to transfer it to the operator, which is the home group that I created before saying that this is 999 where I have my receptionist extensions included. Or you can press 1 on a dial by extension. You can have the extension dialing option selected here, or you can have the dial by name if I press 2. All right. I can transfer it to a corporate directory if I wanted to, just by selecting under the sub menu. I can create a sub menu or include a sub menu. These are all the other options. I can transfer calls to a call center if I wanted to, or to an extension if I wanted to. So this will be the way to transfer. These actions is the way to transfer, the way to route those options. This whole column, the action data, will tell you what would be that destination. All right, is a very, very simple setup. If I go into my after hours, I can tell the system to select an after hours. Let's say that I want to select this as my after hours message. And in here, I can tell the system how or when would those after hours will be applied using a schedule. I can right now for these overview, I had created a Monday through Friday after hours based on the location. I can select that after hours schedule that I previously created, and I can tell the system that once this schedule is uh, compliant, or once the time of this after hours schedule created its match. So let's say that it's 5:30 on my schedule. I can tell 5:30, uh, please turn on the after hours message, and the system will automatically switch from business hours to after hours. All right, but I have to create my schedule previously for that. I can turn on my first level and I can design or select here different options for after hours. Usually, after hours messages just tell the callers that you have reaches after hours. Please press 1 to leave a message in our general mailbox, and I would route that message or that option to an extension or to a general mailbox that I have created for that. Or I can tell the system. Usually, those options are very short because they know already on the message that you recorded that you are calling on an after hours time. For the holidays, very important. Holidays will allow you to create a schedule. Under your schedules, you will be able to create a holiday type of schedule, meaning that I can tell the system automatically uh, based on a date and a calendar time. I need to tell specifically the system that, for example, Thanksgiving, I need to tell the system that Thanksgiving will be observed from November 23rd at 5 p.m. and is going to stop playing the after or the holidays message until November 27th at 8 a.m. Meaning, what you're telling on the schedule to the system is that the holiday message will start playing on the 23rd at 5 p.m. and it's not going to stop playing that message until the November 27th at 8 a.m. All right, so you can tell the system to automatically switch from regular hours or business hours to holidays based on the schedule. Same scenario, you can give a on that message, you can give the system or tell the callers that are calling during holidays what options they can take or what options they can press to route it according to your system. All right, so this is on a nutshell what you can do on business hours, after hours, and holiday hours. You can also check out sub menus. In this case, there is no sub menu created, or there is the company directory created. So if I edit that sub menu, that will give me options to dial on the directory. There's also people that, let's say that they want to record or create submenus for different languages. That will allow you to create a submenu or configure a submenu for bilingual auto attendance. For English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2. And if I press 2, that will take me to a secondary submenu or to a Spanish submenu that will have a Spanish message, etc. All right, this is a very simple setup for your auto attendance overview. I'll see you guys again on the next chapter, which is going to be the call center.